Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Adams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kick is in the air. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's reeled in, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Makes the attack. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Grabbed in the backfield, it's low. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Chopped out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Brings it in down the left side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point splits the uprights. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring kickoff. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the air, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The play-action fake. Into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Florida. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Parker. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll try it again. Picks up the first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it, even when they've had great quarterback.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Edwards. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Adams. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught in the backfield, it's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Horton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Got his man to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll go up top on second and short. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Runs through a tackle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Moore to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Ducks send out the punt unit.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Young. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the single back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Tide! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out in the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll go right back to the run. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. Long near the sticks. It's Moore. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The give to the back. There he goes. Got the first down and more. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And that is another first down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got a man. It's Parker.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make a tackle second for him.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll try the run. Nice move there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Turns it loose. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Pulls and fired complete. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Punt is on its way. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. Ducks will hustle to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do?
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
Moore to the air. It's complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll send the back in motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Trying to punch it in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ducks!
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it behind the line. It's Horton. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? to pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Oregon, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but they're... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for room. It's Young. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. This quarterback part of their running game. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. On the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the sneak for it. Sneaks into the end zone.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oregon,
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Now on the move. Gets it past the marker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Offense in an empty set. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Going with the ground game left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Get it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Here's a hit.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores to prove it.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This 2nd half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks are on the move. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He's got it on the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Takes the easy completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he...
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After that last one, they're staring at a second